Hello, everybody. Now, you may be asking, how did I get such a good drip going on? And all I have to say to that is, I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. I wanted to just ramble a little for today. So let me see, what can I talk about? Oh, I know. I'm just going to talk about some left-wing channels I like on YouTube. So, now, the types of left-wingers I watch on YouTube, they can range anywhere from the center-left, like liberals, to straight up I watch a few like socialist, almost communists. Although I don't watch any tankies because tankies are fucking disgusting. But so I'm just gonna recommend some creators. So first and foremost, the one I watch probably the most, I love to watch his content all the time. Kyle Klinsky, host of Secular Talk. So Kyle Klinsky is he is what most people would probably call a social democrat. He's really into progressivism. He's really into social democratic policies, redistribution of wealth, universal health care, all that lovely stuff, right? So, and while it's called Secular Talk, sometimes he kind of takes a stab at religious fundamentalists, but it's mostly, politics. And he's really he's one of the, I don't really watch any new media. I don't really watch any old media because I think old media is all fucking bought out by corporations and shit. Or old media is bought out by corporations and shit. I think new media is fucking great. Pretty much all the news and information I get myself from is fucking new media. Well, I guess sometimes I get a few drips of information from old media, but mostly I get my shit from new media. I don't watch the news on fucking TV because that shit's all propaganda and shit. It's all bullshit, all fucking bought up by corporations. But I really like new media. So, for example, I really like Kyle Klinsky. I like his beliefs, and yes, so Secular Talk, probably the one channel I watch most. Okay, so second channel I'll recommend. She's also a social democrat. Shoe on Head. Now, Shoe on Head back in the day used to be a anti-feminism YouTuber, and I actually watched her back when she was anti-feminism. She even described herself as anti-feminism, but she doesn't really bash against feminism anymore. Unless she's talking about TERFs, and I mean, who the fuck likes TERFs? Except I guess other TERFs. Yeah. So, Shoe on Head. One second. Shoe on Head. These days, she's a social democrat, and even she gets some pushback from her former skeptic, I guess, comrades, you could say, because she has described herself as not being any more left-wing than she was back in the day, but they see her as being a communist now, even though she's not a communist. She's not even a socialist. She is a social democrat. And I mean, these motherfuckers think that anything that's left of center is a fucking tanky at this point. These motherfuckers think that fucking everything, they think liberals are fucking tankies at this point. It's dumb shit like that. But yeah. So next is on my list of YouTubers is actually someone who Shoe on Head is very good friends with. That is Vaush. Vaush is a libertarian socialist, but I've also heard him describe himself as an anarcho-syndicalist YouTuber. But I think places like Rational Wiki used to list him as an anarcho-syndicalist, but currently list him as libertarian socialist. So I suppose he is mostly libertarian socialist YouTuber, but with some anarcho-capitalist, or rather anarcho-syndicalist beliefs. Vosh is certainly not an ANCAP. That is certainly not the case. An ANCAP Vosh. ANCAP Vosh. Anyway, so Vosh is a anarcho-capitalist, or I'm sorry, he's a libertarian socialist YouTuber, and I think he's quite entertaining actually. Of course, like I've mentioned, I'm not as far left as he is on pretty much any issues. Who knows? Maybe I'll become a socialist one day, but I don't think I've evolved there yet. Yeah, Vaush is not a he is a socialist essentially, and he's very interesting. Even his like less political content, like where he's just talking about shit and playing like Fall Guys or some shit, even that's entertaining. I think he's just an entertaining guy. Okay, so next YouTuber, someone who Vaush actually has had a few conversations with, is Natalie Wynn, who's probably the most popular of all these, also known as ContraPoints. ContraPoints her name is Natalie Wynn, and she is a transgender woman. And she makes videos about, honestly, anything. Mostly political, but some social issues as well. Some videos are centered around transgender rights, such as, pronouns. I think she made a video on transgenders, or responding to the idea. I think she made a video on non-binaryism, or like not non-binaryism, just like being like people who are non-binary and kind of like trying to, I think, understand it. I think she got canceled for that or something, and then she kind of came back. I don't know. I have to watch that video. I think that one is her video on canceling. She made a video coming out as a lesbian one time because she used to call herself bisexual. Bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. Very. Oh my God, it's freezing. Very. Very good YouTuber, in my opinion. I very much enjoy her content. So definitely check out ContraPoints. Oh, she also made a video on voting recently. Okay, so a YouTuber who is quite good friends. Oh, and I believe she describes herself as a socialist, but she's not very far left. She's still. Now, next person who is a really good friends with Sean Head, or not Sean Head, excuse me, ContraPoints. Another one is Oliver Thorne, aka Ollie Thorne, aka Philosophy Tube. Now, Philosophy Tube is like kind of like the first like bread tuber I think that I really found, because he's very like. I think I mainly got recommended one of his videos at one point, and I watched. I might have to check my YouTube history to see what Philosophy Tube video I might have watched first, because I'm actually not sure. But I was recommended a Philosophy Tube video, and I watched it, and I enjoyed it because I liked how cinematic it was. Actually, was it the abortion Ben Shapiro video? Might have been, actually. Or was it the Jordan Peterson video? I don't remember. It was one of these videos. It was the first Philosophy Tube video I watched, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I thought his videos were very entertaining. They were very well produced, and they were very good. I love the cinematic. I love the theatrics of it. Very, very nice. So, and I believe, if I remember correctly, Ollie Thorne, Philosophy Tube, also describes himself as a socialist. Now, there's another one that I don't really watch too much because I just haven't gotten into his content, but I think I like a few of his videos. H Bomber Guy, I actually watched him a long time ago. I think I was recommended Super Eye Patch Wolf back when I watched him. He recommended his Fallout 3 video. Now, I never really watched his Fallout 3 videos, but like how it sucks, or a Skyrim video about how that sucks. I might have disagreements with those because I actually kind of like those games. But one second, I'm just pushing my socks in real quick. But I'm sure he's a fine guy in the end. So he is fine. It's whatever. I do actually like his video responding to climate change denial. I think that video is legitimately good. So, at the very least, that is a video of his that I enjoy and I recommend. I actually found that video from the meme where it's like, they had the clip of Ben Shapiro, you know, Mr. I'll say I'm a bad girl, Mr. Ben Shapiro, and he's talking about how like, you know, let's say the fucking the low-lying areas of water by the shores get fucking overcome with water. Let's say 5-10 feet, because you know it's not gonna kill everybody. Let's say, don't you think people are just gonna sell their houses and move? And it's the scene where H. Bomber guy breaks down the fucking wall, and he's like, just one small question. Sell their houses to who, Ben? Fucking Aquaman. Because he don't say Aquaman, he says Aquaman because he's fucking British. Let's kill all British, not fucking. I have many British friends. British people are very fine people. I think Vouch's hatred of the Brits, his joking hatred of the Brits, is starting to leak into my brain a little bit. But I'm just memeing. British people are fucking cool. H. Power Guy is British. So is Oliver Thorne. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, so H. Bomber Guy, I haven't watched enough of his videos, but from what I saw, seems like a pretty cool guy. Check him out too. So I think last I have like two. Oh yeah, he doesn't really do politics anymore. But Chris Raygun did some. He was one of the skeptics back in the day. Too, but you know, Chris Raygun is a fine person these days. He does more gaming content, but he's not really a political person anymore. But I like Chris Reagan back in the day. I think he just called himself a social democrat these days. Doesn't even call himself a liberal. But yeah, I used to watch Repion. I don't really watch Repion anymore. He used to be one of those skeptic people. I think I don't think he was ever conservative. I think he was just left wing. I mean, I would assume. I don't know about his politics these days. I know he's still going after Onision, which is pretty much what drew me in the first place of his content. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about Chris Reagan, about Mr. Repsion. I mean, I hope the best for him. I mean, I know he criticized America when we fucking killed Soleimani on fucking like what is it at this point, like 11 months ago, and we fucking almost caused World War III. Yeah. But yeah, Repsion is fine. I don't really have anything to say about him. I liked his content back in the day. That's all I really have to say. Blair White, I don't watch anymore. She's not even she's just a conservative, and she's kind of like a shitty person. In the end, so I don't really have anything with her. And I have nothing to say to her. I used to like her content. I thought even before when I was like a liberal, I thought she was good content, but now, I'm not really a fan of not really a fan of her. Xanderhall, I haven't really watched much of him. I mean, I've seen a few of his videos. I think he's alright, but I don't really have anything with him. I guess I have two more people to talk about. The Surfs are, I believe, a Twitch channel, and they make, decent content. They're like, whatever. They make fine content, I've seen some of the guys stream, some of the, I don't know what the main guy of the Surf is, but he's the guy who does the streams. He makes fine content. I think he's entertaining. Yeah. Next is, although I haven't watched a lot of the Surf, so I've only seen like a few of the videos, but they seem to be interesting. Oh, I almost forgot, Hassan Piker. I'm a big fan of. Hassan Piker is a, very entertaining, the streamer. I watch his content a lot. Actually, the reason what got me to start watching him was my friend described him as the. We were getting into. We were talking on IG, I think live one time, and he said that I asked him, "Who's the?" He said something about like that Kyle Klinsky was like the left wing Ben Shapiro, and Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks, who I don't really watch the Young Turks. I mean, I'm pretty sure, wasn't Cenk Uygur like denying the Armenian genocide years ago? Has he opened up to it since? I don't fucking know. I don't really watch Cenk Uygur. I don't really watch the Young Turks. I don't really care about them. I only really watch Kyle Klinsky and Hassan Piker, but anyway. So essentially, So he described Hassan Piker as being like the left-wing Steven Crowder. I'm like, okay. So I started watching Hassan Piker, and I thought he was pretty entertaining. And then later I found a stream, followed him on Twitch. I don't really catch the streams that often because I don't really have the time to, but you know, he seems like a perfectly entertaining person. So, yeah. Hassan Piker, quite interesting. Quite entertaining, in fact. Now I just want to clarify something. Hassan Piker, there was a big controversy about a year ago where he said he was responding to Joe Rogan. He was watching a Joe Rogan clip, and there was a part where he was talking to or Joe Rogan was talking to Representative Dan Crenshaw from from Texas, and Dan Crenshaw something. I never watched the full clip, but essentially Hassan Piker was responding to him because Dan Crenshaw would sell money to Saudi Arabia so they can fucking continue the fucking genocide in Yemen and whatever. So Saudi Arabia. So Hassan Piker said, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. America deserved 9/11. And he said that, and that's not what he meant. By saying America deserved 9/11, he actually meant fucking choices of America, for what is it called? Foreign policy decisions of America during the 80s, such as funding the Mujahideen to fight the Soviets in Afghanistan, caused, and then later continuing to make themselves a presence in the Middle East afterwards, caused 9/11 to essentially happen. That was his point. But of course, the people like on Fox News and stuff, they all must be like, they pretty much framed Hassan Piker as a essentially like a Muslim communist, and that was not the best time for Hassan Piker. So yeah. So Hassan Piker, but yeah. But Hassan Piker, but that's come and gone. That controversy has come and gone. He's essentially bounced back fully from it. I think he had like a short, like 2-week ban on Twitch, or like a 1-week ban on Twitch, but it was short. And he's bounced back, and he's been pretty good. I mean, I guess people on Twitch and shit, or like right wingers still don't like him, but who the fuck uses them? Yeah. So anyway, happy. But yeah, then finally, last one I'll talk about, because his last one I can really think about is actually I watch Jimmy Dore sometimes, but I don't really have any opinions on him. I don't really watch him much, but I guess Jimmy Dore is kind of entertaining. Yeah, there are some other videos from just people who I've seen like one video. I think there was a guy named like Rational National I watched one time, and like majority some other majority something. And then also I watched Sam Cedar. He seems alright, although I haven't watched those. I've seen a few videos of Michael Brooks. Rest in peace to him, but I don't really watch him. I only found out about him after he died. Yeah. So, but he seemed pretty base. So I'm a bit congested. So anyway, lastly, I will talk about the one who I really like, YouTuber I really like, is 3 Arrows. 3 Arrows is a social democratic YouTuber who mainly makes videos about politics and history. Now, his history videos are my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing from him to watch. Because I'm a big fan of history. I'm a massive history buff. Even when I start going back to college, I want to go to college for history, maybe become a historian or a history professor, maybe even a history YouTuber. So yes, I love history. Love history. And I think 3 Arrows, makes some great content on history. And yes. So with that, those are the YouTubers I like. I will post this, and a little bit later I will try to actually make a list in the description of the YouTubers I actually the many YouTubers I mentioned in this video. And if I ever find any more left-wing YouTubers to, I guess Sarah Zed is another one, but I don't know, but she just does like culture videos. Though I think she has friends across YouTube, but I just heard my high school's bell because I live in the area where I used to go to high school. Anyway, yes, so, with that, thank you for watching my video. I had a nice 21-minute long video. And, yeah. Oh, I also, maybe I'll make a video in the future of doing, anime YouTubers or whatever. We'll see what happens. Well, with that, I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Goodbye. Au revoir.